You guys are now reacting to the 5-member girl group Loossemble, who consists of members from the 12-member girl group Luna.
Oh.
So 5 members are under Loossemble, 5 members are under ARTMS. Chu and Eve debuted as solo artists. So this is their 2023 title track, Sensitive. In their music video, they continue to build on their Lunaverse with symbols like satellites, telescopes, and the viewing of the moon landing that refers back to their original lore, which took place in outer space. In the lyrics, they sing, "Sensitivity forms clearer standards for oneself. Trust the senses that have shaped you so far and move forward with confidence." It's all about friendship and setting out on an adventure to find friends, and they're like in a spaceship, but then they portray a story referencing the 2 women who are good friends who, do they rob things together?
Thelma and Louise?
Yes.
Oh.
So they reference
that. They drive a car down the cliff at the end, spoilers, but it's a famous ending.
This song is composed by CSA or CISA, Cloved, Quen Tokun, and Puff.
Greetings, we are Loossemble. Hello, ReacttotheK viewers. We wanted to let you know we just released our 3rd mini album, TTYL.
Woo! Through this album, we are sending out the message of acceptance of diversity and differences.
For this album, I recommend the title track TTYL. There are both dreamy and playful parts in the song. I think the fans will enjoy listening to how they blend in with each other.
Other tracks that will be fun to listen to will be Cotton Candy and Confessions. The fun part about these songs are the different melody that were writing upon the same track.
We hope you enjoy listening to TTYL, and please look forward to a special collaboration we'll be filming with ReacttotheK soon.
Now, let's get right to it. Sensitive reaction.
Cue! 3, 2, 1, go.
Sick. Oh yeah, there it is.
I remember some pointing out that Dreamcatcher is seen in one of the music videos.
I thought maybe they were just fans of Dreamcatcher.
It could also be that.
Those are the members, right?
This is kind of ominous.
Oh, it's supposed to be them in the
olden days.
Oh. It's them aged up.
Younger. Scooping like each one.
Is Go-On actually gonna like sing a lot?
I like this funky groove.
Wow, these are so familiar faces.
Tonic, right?
Yeah.
I love that bass player. And that like flat 7 stuff is so good.
Ooh,
I do love the background vocals.
Ooh, Chromaticism.
Rich, lush than other songs of this style.
The bass
that's nice. That's nice.
Oh, I like those chords.
A lot of repeated notes.
This whole audition thing is reminding me of Icy by ITZY.
Interesting textures.
It's really groovy.
Wow. This texture feels so thick, but it's like mostly a cappella. I mean, there's instruments, but it's like there's a lot of the texture is just them.
It's so pretty.
Yeah, space. Looking at space.
There's a lot of textures that have been interesting me, but it's mostly the vocals.
I hear a lot of flat 7.
Really nice.
Nice little surprise F natural there.
Yeah, their voices meld so well together. This is awesome.
Flat 6 as well. Flat 3 as well.
Is that new?
I think so.
Is that someone's voice just being pitch shifted, like percussively, kind of?
It's an interesting bass sound.
Yeah, right.
And they're still keeping the funk elements in with the bass guitar, or just playing low on electric.
Oh, that bass is so present.
Oh, there's a story right there. A creepy guy.
This is so fun.
Somebody's on a little why not reference.
Wow, nice.
The voices are a little compressed, but it fits the over.
I think it
works
fits the
overall.
mix a lot.
Yeah.
Their vocals are incredible.
Wow, there's still 2 minutes left of this.
This is a long song.
I like how a lot of like the background sounds are with their voices.
Ooh, the panning?
Very danceable.
Yeah, so they're using their voices like fully like instruments in this.
Wow. Oh, left, right, left, right.
Oh, is this the end?
Oh, it's not a long song.
That could have ended there, so what's left? Is it just exposition?
World building.
The song's over, but the story is not.
Oh, she gets out of a future pod. She's been asleep.
Was that just a simulation? No, don't do that to me.
Oh. Oh, that's like that one movie where Jennifer Lawrence gets woken up by Chris Pratt.
It's like Passenger.
12. Yeah, pods for all of them. Like
Um,
all of Luna, not just all of Loossemble.
and only 3 other girls are in the pods.
I don't know if that's how I'd react to that.
Damn, girl.
Just wake up in the chamber. Diva walk away from it.
Oh my god.
Some of them were empty too, right? Does it represent the ones that are not in their group?
No, this is so elaborate.
Yeah.
Huh?
Future.
Okay, so they're still protectors of the sun, earth.
Oh, they're buddies.
Is this symbolic? Is this because of the they went through?
What? Oh, it's in English. Fort Worth.
Is this where they're
New
doing
York.
their initial tour, maybe?
The cinematography is actually kind of crazy.
It's Star Wars.
Oh my god.
I think we have to watch like all of their YouTube videos to figure out what's going on.
Oh, that's awesome.
What?
I don't think there's enough information here for me to form a theory.
I think that they're traveling space.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know if that's a theory, more than a fact. Yeah.
Well, there's a deeper story to that
Yeah,
that
why
I
did it-
am not gonna get into.
That was it.
Oh,
They're not from Korea, they're from space.
They're from space.
My favorite part, I guess that would be the post-chorus where they bring in the
Yeah.
and the occasional, just like anytime there's background vocals. I do like the top lining, I guess. In
Yeah.
the end, top lining, my favorite thing. Track
Yeah.
itself, not my favorite thing.
It had this one like rhythmic ostinato, which was kind of like the through line, but then everything that changed around it, like, I don't know, it was just so vibrant. There was like these like really vibrant rhythmic switches in the percussive vocals, like pretty much like after every chorus. And I thought that was like super fun.
I felt like it was a really good combination of like the sort of bouncy little bit of funk from like Why Not with the many vocal layers of Butterfly.
Oh, that's nice.
Like obviously it's the feel is much closer to Why Not because it's like it's not huge reverby, everything sustained, but like a big part of Butterfly is just like this massive buildup of layers, and like that's what especially the end of this felt like. It's like there were a whole bunch of, it's not just like vocal harmonies, but like lots of different vocal parts.
For the music though, wow, this is such a pleasing sensory experience to listen to them sing. Like every part is as clear as it needs to be, you know, bass, percussion, vocals. Oh my gosh, I really liked how balanced their harmony was. It was present enough, but like the harmony wasn't buried. And then just the mix of panning left to right, or up and down, and their use of distance to a microphone to create vocal intimacy too, so you can hear like close breaths and softer kind of vocalisms. Just really, really sophisticated use of vocals.
It's great. It manages to be, to pop, like a pop song should pop, while also maintaining sort of the softness.
And what would you guys say the mode is for this song?
I don't know, it feels like Mixolydian.
What does this Mixolydian add to? I think it adds to the groovy vibe.
It's kind of similar to major blues.
I feel like if you like try to blow on this, like they could hear it.
Yeah,
I can like imagine.
I mean, there's like some Mixolydian notes in there.
Can you like play it out loud on the computer and blow over it a little bit?
I don't know if I can. Something like that. I don't know. It's very hard to play from this angle.
Like, check Mixolydian.
The song itself is rather static, especially with the choruses, because you have that like Mixolydian sound. You've got that bluesy flat 7.
And they did a lot of that. They were like, there's a flat 7 here, guys, just so you know. And so like, at first it was unexpected, but then it was very expected every time because they like did that consistently.
It's a bluesy, funky kind of sound that hangs there for a while, and that's totally cool. They're just putting in it's like all dominant sounds. So when you go from like 5 to 1, the 1 doesn't go to a major 7, it stays on the flat 7.
So basically they don't go to the leading, the raised leading tones. And so that helps create like this bluesy, funky vibe, but it doesn't really create a lot of motion.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
That is very static in that way.
So much modal mixture, so much chromaticism. So I felt like this song had a very cool, chill vibe that just kind of kept you not too like amped up in terms of like any 5/1 motion.
Oh, that's interesting. Whenever I think of chromaticism and modal mixture, I think of peppy. I think of amped up.
It's peppy. I don't think of amped up in terms of like, I was trying to say like epic, you know? It's not like, here's a big build up.
Epic is like,
yeah. That's why it's like, it's a cool kind of energy.
I was very impressed, like I said during the reaction, about how the harmonies, they feel so effortless, just going into those stranger things. Like there would be a random like, oh, we're just in tritone land now, and then it slides a little.
What's happening there?
I think it's just like... It's just like a descending thing. Yeah.
Descending thing, wow.
I mean,
Why
like...
does it tickle our ears, Leon?
Because like that chord probably won't be like in the scale, I think. And then there it is, so that's why it's tickling.
Oh, this song does the Madonna type chord progression, though, the Mixolydian thing, but the sound is so different that I don't even think of that. One of the subtle chords that just happened before this first chorus is there's this flat 6 that shows up. It's like, this is pretty obvious, and they go here, which is like kind of lush, and then right before they kind of fade into a little bit of a...
I also like, just in 49 again, there's this like da 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 da. There's a very clear melody that I also like the contour of, but then the background vocals have a really cool like counter melody rhythm, just da 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 da, da that fits in so fun with the full texture. Oh yeah, even just right at the beginning. Da, 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 da. They started off that and hold that, I think, do repeatedly, but they're just barely scooping up from not even like a half step below. Just da, 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 and it has a bit of a lift to it that creates a bit of freedom. Yeah, and I just it feels a lot more organic that way.
They were being very percussive with just a lot of the song. Like a lot of their vocals are very percussive, which is really cool.
I liked how they use different like types of sustain with the notes, because like right from the beginning, everything is super syncopated and like dry.
Yeah.
Even the vocal line. And so when they do like those vocal slides and stuff, it's like the first time we hear them sustain for a while, so it kind of pops out of the texture.
Yeah.
Like right here. Yeah, it's like just a different feeling.
Like what about the rhythm of those vocal chops like make it extra satisfying?
Yeah, it reminded me of being like in an a cappella ensemble. When they were doing all of like that layering of the background vocals, I loved it because they weren't going like ha 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 ha, they were going ah 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 ah, and that just really changes the sound for me.
Dude, that triplet is really
Yeah,
nice because
like
it feels like
they use a triplet.
Yeah, because it's like just straight like you could put like a full to the whole beat after this, or before this, and then once it gets there, it's just like, it also is like matched up with like a melodic descent, so it goes like da 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 da. So like it kind of just like falls off of the note almost. It doesn't even feel like rhythmic.
Not even a triplet either, or a 16 note. It's like right in between.
It's like a sloppy rhythm, a little bit.
Right?
Yeah.
So, let me hear this again. It's almost like it's between a ba-da-ba-da-bum, which is 1 E, a 2 and 16th notes.
Yeah,
one E, but it's also closer to triplets to the ba-da-da-bum. So like it's just really wide.
It's like a triplet is 3 notes within one beat that are perfectly even. It's 3 notes within one beat that slowly gets slower. Yeah, or quickly gets slower. Yeah, not equal. Yeah.
Well, we're going to be comparing their debut song with their very first comeback song. This is Girls' Night.
Oh my gosh, we're starting in space.
We're starting in space.
Woo! We're going to start exactly where we left off, where their ship is embarking on a journey, and you saw there was like one of the girls who was piloting the ship, right? In the Luniverse, she is actually a cyborg, which is probably why she wasn't sleeping in one of the pods. She was like the first one piloting, and so she doesn't need to sleep probably. In this song, the girls sing about their resolve to stick together and boldly work toward a brighter future despite whatever obstacles they may face. They sing, "Step by step, let's walk together. In this rough world, we're one of a kind." The song is composed by Jae-jin, Justin Reinstein, and Weekly, while the lyrics were written by the Loossemble member Haeju.
3, 2, 1.
Loossemble. Yep. That is the same ship. So I assume that's the habit.
Oh! It's like movie quality.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's sick. It's the cube.
Oh, cute!
You know, let's make a night for us. You gotta see the light.
Wait, this sounds like a Luna sound.
It's so dreamy.
Dude, the ducks, that's awesome.
I love the little sparkly sounds in the background.
Hey, Jew.
Woo! We got that major minor modal mixture.
They're still using modal mixture.
Ducks!
So cute.
I love the ducks.
Wow. Gosh, their harmony's awesome. That was cute.
It's like totally different flavor from the other one.
This chorus is pretty great.
Yeah, I like the synth hits.
Yeah.
The vocals be catchy, the instrumental be syncopated.
Oh, that's catchy.
Oh, I love that sharp 3.
Da, 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 da.
Oh.
Oh, those are Scotch snaps.
Oh my gosh, there's so much go on. What is happening?
I like that. She's got like fast rhythms in the vocals, but it's like halftime. So it's like extra fat.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice vocal layers.
Oh, so hot. Wow.
Oh, and then yeah.
Oh,
we go
something's
here,
different
and
from
it's
last course,
freaking
too.
crazy.
Ooh, yeah, there was the major.
So yeah, I think it's major the first time and minor the second, which is a little unusual.
I just like this style.
I'm so into this melody.
Yeah.
There's a bit of syncopation there. It's very memorable.
Rhythms and the synths.
Wow.
Badass.
Ooh. Ooh, continue to go up.
The same synths from before, but new progression.
Wow.
Whoa, Chromaticism.
That was clashy.
Okay.
Ooh!
Nice nice delay on the snare.
Love that break.
That felt like the fireworks.
But then you got that bass back and it's great.
That's a cute dance. Oh, cute.
That's all I want.
Right?
That's all I want in the world.
A girls' night. Oh, one of a kind.
Ending was giving Pinkalicious.
Oh yes, there is more.
Ooh, more lore.
Wow.
They're actually playing music. They didn't
Be
mean last one.
2025 before we
Is that
get
the
any
cyborg? That's
answers.
the cyborg.
Was Vivi the first person to wake up last time?
Oh, to be a duck in a pool.
Whoa.
Is this facility under the pool?
Oh.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, what are these? Is she waking up? Is
Ducks.
They lost someone.
Whoa.
Oh no, Yojin!
She just got Thanos, bro. What?
Oh, she dropped something that's going to be important in a future story.
Oh, she's crying. Did she
The
annihilate
cyborgs
that
can
person?
cry?
Oh, Vivi! What did you do, Vivi?
What?
Welcome to the Luniverse, boys.
There. Okay. Oh, it's
okay,
Ouroboros.
It's a Ouroboros.
Ouroboros.
So tell me about this Ouroboros.
It's just like things are recursive. It's like it's
cyclical things. Oh, you see it in ancient Egypt too.
Is it the symbol of the BBC ship that abducted Yojin? Although that seemed kind of tetrahedral, so
But
this
that
would be
that ship was red and her eyes were red. So doesn't that mean she controlled the ship that abducted?
maybe. So maybe it's the Vivi ship.
Is it the Vivi ship?
That was fun.
That's nice. I like it.
That was everything I want a girls' night to be. Like
Yeah.
popping bass, birthday party, and fun drinks. Crazy robot that shows up to vaporize my friends.
I don't know. Yeah. Typical Saturday.
Yeah.
There's this really cool like effect they do at the very beginning. I think it's in the bass. Yeah, it's like the opposite sound. It's like they flip the sound, if that makes sense. So like normally when you record something or like a bass drum or like a bass, you get a lot of attack and then it dies off. It's like they completely switch that. So it's starting like that.
This song was a nice mixture of interesting, unexpected elements and stylistic feel changes, along with really feel-good, like expected things. So when this song was introduced on Twitter, I was tweeted a bunch of times about the fact that this has major and minor. I was like, okay, I'm kind of curious. Are we going to be modulating between a major and minor key, or is it going to be a major and minor modal mixture? And this went with the song is in minor and then has a major 1 chord. That I think only once the vocal line emphasized the raised 3, which is the most obvious aspect of whether a song is in major or minor. And so having this sort of major 1 chord, we've heard that a lot of times in pop music. Major modal mixture has become quite the trope, but it's something that I don't think I can get tired of. It just feels so natural at this point.
It's like modal mixture the other way.
Yeah.
Because this is in minor and it goes to major and it's like, woo.
Yep. And the other one was major and went to minor.
Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Was there anything else that grabbed your attention throughout the track?
The tambourine.
Huh?
There's a tambourine in the disco section. The drum does this like groove here. Like they start adding quarter notes. I think they do it again and they start adding eighth notes. Also there's like this like really high pitched like bell or triangle or metallic sound. You hear it? It almost sounds like if you were to get like a really high glockenspiel bar and like mute it with one finger and then hit it. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I envisioned
That
when,
makes sense.
when I heard that.
Or like a really short finger cymbal.
Yeah, that too.
Maybe.
Whoa. What section of the song did you guys like best?
The end of the bridge did something really cool, like chromatically.
Let's figure that out.
1 flat 7, sharp 6 to sharp 7 to 1. I think.
The classical musicians need a little help from you guys on what's happening harmonically in the bridge.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Like, they always just didn't follow like the traditional rule. like that. And that's also super cool. So once the E7 chord like da, 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 if normal song it will be like just da, 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 and it's just like, okay, yeah, sure, it's boring. But then this one's like da, 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 and then it goes to this. But then it goes 5 or 6 to 4.
Whoa.
So, and then 4, if you're in C sharp minor, you will probably just expect to be like just 4, 5, 1. But then no, it's just 4, and then it goes to B-ish, like this kind of stuff. Like flat 9, sharp 11, and then that's very cool.
The octave jumps that they sing are so seamless that you barely even realize they're scaling an octave. And that's so hard to sing like correctly, and it sounds great with them.
But what I find most impressive at the end is Hyunjin does head voice, and then she switches to chest, and then she switches back to head voice. And so it just sounds really flawless and impressive. And I think it's phrased differently with the other members when they sing it as well. Let's see, here's Yeojin's version of it. Okay, so she belts it.
But,
yeah, she
and also
goes,
like
da, 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 ah! No, it must be a mix because it wasn't as loud as belting. It was probably like a mix between chest and head
but if it
voice.
is a little more of a low register, that could explain why it was more helpful to come in from the lower note.
I can't do it. But it's just like so much more presence of Yeojin's voice when she sang the version. Okay, she approaches it pretty similarly to the first time around, but there's just less instrumentation, so you can hear her voice better.
It's very memorable as a melody, and it's going up. It's going up, and then that contrasts with and then there's a little octave thing. Yeah, that goes all over the place.
What I like,
maybe that's why I like it.
What I like is the fact that they don't change the sound too much from the section before into the na na na. Like it's still pretty like
from the chorus to the post-chorus.
Yeah, exactly. And I think it is the whatever sustained from the instrumentation that makes that part extra catchy. Because like that type of hook we've heard in like 1,000 songs before. And I'm sure there might be another song that does the da 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 da. Like it sounds kind of familiar, but it's because we're coming off of the crazy chorus with all those big chords. The familiar pentatonic little hook almost feels fresh again. That's what pop music is good at.
If you guys had to pick between Sensitive and Girls' Night.
Probably Sensitive is my instinct.
I picked this one.
Why?
Sensitive was just a lot sweeter, and for some reason right now that's more of the music I was craving in the moment, I guess.
There's more that caught my ear in this one. I think the other one is a little bit more repetitive than this one.
That's true. That is definitely true.
And I think I enjoy this one more.
Sensitive, it's more of a chiller, I think. And I like that vibe a bit more. Girls' Night is fun though. The instrumentation is really more prominent in Girls' Night, I think, because the more kind of like retro synths are kind of popping in your ears.
Girls' Night is more straightforward. But ask me again in 7 listens.
Yeah.
Girls' Night.
Girls' Night.
It's not as stagnant. Like there's like an A and a B and an A, and, you know, like it changes around a bit more. I just kind of like that. Like I liked the other one, but the other one could only go for so long before I'd be like, that's enough of this vibe.
I do feel like Sensitive I like better. I do like this though. I mean, the bass is good in both. I think the bass stood out a little more to me in Sensitive. I also feel like the top line I think in Sensitive also stood out more.
Oh, I was gonna say I like the top line more than
Oh,
this.
really? Okay.
It's a lot more noodly where that one was da 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 da.
Okay. Okay, true. I was thinking more of like the post chorus though.
I like it way more than the last one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I feel like the last one is very predictable.
Oh, what were you able to predict about it? Like where the melody would go, or?
The melody, the texture, and the hits, it's like, because last one is basically like all surrounded from that bass line. And then also the bass line is pretty repetitive.
Right, it's looped.
Yeah, so like I can almost predict what the next thing will happen. But this one, I didn't really get anything right.
So you're like, yay, they tricked me!
Yeah, and I love this kind of feeling. For example, like the pre-chorus, it gets me all the time.
It's like one beat earlier.
Yeah. Da, 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 da. I thought it's just gonna be like da, and then like one chord per bar.
Oh
yes. Oh, I felt that.
Yeah, but that anticipation, and also like that chord is very cool. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it's like a very sus open sound. I didn't expect that at all. So rhythmically and harmonically, like it surprises me.
I love hearing the music that Loosemble's been putting out because I feel like we're hearing these vocalist voices in so many different perspectives now. So many different genres that Luna didn't do, and we just get to hear their voices spotlighted in so many different ways, and it's just so exciting. It's like, oh my god, girl, you can do that! And I just like I love Kowan's and Vivi's and Yojin's like little da 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 da, because every single time I hear a different girl group doing it now, I'm like, that's Luna's sound. It's just nice hearing more of their voices, which I probably said when I reacted to Sensitive, but
I mean, it's still true.
It's still true.
You know, it's kind of a lush sort of sound, but the chorus adds this focus.
Man. Like, what in the world? Really interesting.
Maybe it's a reference to the Ouroboros tattoo that you see in Homunculi in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Stop! Stop!